What's up, guys? It is feeling like spring out here and it's awesome. Got shorts, t-shirt, flip-flops on, everything's good. The RX-7 is getting there. Alfie and I bled the brakes the other night. Nothing leaked, which was great. Pedal pressure feels good. So what we're doing today is pretty simple. So when I did my whole exhaust setup, I got rid of the narrowband sensor, and turns out the PLX can emulate a narrowband. So we're going to find the wire for the narrowband to the ECU, cut it, hook it to the PLX so it can talk to it and trick the ECU, which will be great. And then after that, we will go on to we'll go on to trying to diagnose that vacuum leak that we've got somewhere. So let's get to it on this whole wiring problem. So on your ECU, the middle plug is where the narrowband wire is. It is the second to the farthest on the right, and it's on the bottom, and it is that black wire right there. So we're going to splice into that, or honestly I'll probably just cut it and then run a wire to the narrowband, or to the narrowband wire on the PLX. I've got to look up to see which wire it is, but I know it's on there. I think it's the top right. I was talking to one of you guys, one of the subscribers, and you were telling me all about what I need to do. So let's pull it up. There it is. So there's our narrowband wire. Alright, so we are heading to the parts store because after talking to Michael, he told me that I've got a older version of the PLX wideband, and my narrowband sensor comes, my narrowband signal comes from another plug on the back of my unit, and I don't have a harness for that. But we just need one pin, so I'm gonna go try to find a connector, that female connector that I can just slide onto that pin, and then we can run it to the ECU and we'll be good to go.
2 hours later.
So after a few trips to two parts stores, I remember I have a buddy who does a lot of computer stuff. They run it's the Tech Shack in Clemson. They sell a lot of computer stuff, so I went by there to see if they have what we need to make the cable for the PLX wideband. But turns out they actually had a power supply with the right connector on it for the wideband. So I picked that up for like 20 bucks, and then we'll get this wired up, and then we'll turn the car on soon. But I just remembered I never showed you guys the port that we need, the plug. So here it is. We need this guy right there. And the narrowband output is the top right. And on this power supply I got from Conrad, it has the right plug we need. So snip that off and then we'll be good to go. So we've got our plug cut. So this will go into the wideband, and then we'll wire the narrowband wire into the plug over there for the ECU. It's all pretty self-explanatory and simple. Sue, hey, Sue, you're supposed to be over here. Come on. Seriously, you want to sit right there. That's where you want to be. You're gonna get hit by a car. Alright, fine. Get hit by a car if you want. Not my deal. Alright, now that I'm putting stuff back together, here is our harness from the computer power supply. I've got the wideband plugged back in. I can take this tape off. Here's the wire for the narrowband signal, so I gotta put a I gotta put a female spade on there, and then we can hook everything back up and then we can test it. Alright, so here's the wire for the narrowband. I'm going to hide that and put all this back together in a little bit. But we're actually gonna crank the car up, see how it does, and see what happens. So wish us luck, and let's turn the race car on. See who we can annoy. Just like to warm up. The neighbors love me. So, the race car died, so this is what we're doing through the neighborhood. Kendra's flat towing me through the whole neighborhood. It's questionable. People are looking at us. But it works. So this is I'm having the same problem I had like years ago, like 4 years ago. And it ended up being the hacked up harness into my ECU from the original owner's sketchy ass install from the Apexi SAFC. And now we're trying to fix, so I'm gonna have to fix that again. Which means cutting the harness more and redoing all the connections, and hopefully that works. I'm gonna try to do that tomorrow. Who knows if it'll happen, but we're gonna see. So, yeah. All right, so we are back in the garage. And that is the first time the FC has stranded me in a very long time. So, sad day, but I'm gonna figure it out. I'm like 80% sure I know what the problem is. I don't really know, but we'll figure it out. Hopefully it's gonna be too bad. Hopefully you guys liked watching me break down and get my car towed. I got shit on my face. Well, hopefully you guys liked watching me break down and get the car towed. And Kendra and Alfie coming in clutch. Alfie was asleep. I called Kendra, got her to wake him up, and then we came and fixed this. Or, well, fixed, quote unquote. We got it back home before this wonderful storm that's coming in. Which is good because I didn't have a hood on the car, so I don't want to get all of that wet. But yeah, we're going to, what is in my face? I do not know what I got all over my face. My hands really aren't dirty. But, yeah, we'll keep you guys updated and we'll get this fixed. Probably. Poor race car. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow because we have that autocross with David Saturday. I really want to bring the car out and run it. But it for sure has to get fixed before next Friday because that's iTrack. Rest in pieces, neighbors. Sorry you guys have to deal with the car running, but we're gonna figure it out. So it works. We won't give up. It's not the first time this has happened to the car. All right, bye guys.